This one's by P. And thank you, P, for the $10 for the food, too. I want to thank a couple other people for the other day. Timothy, Alexandra, P again, and Llewellyn. I want to thank y'all for the contributions to help me get food. Tomorrow I have my chemo appointment. And I'm going to go by Walmart afterwards and get the food that P was sending me from the Walmart app all the way from overseas. So there are some people out there. The Most High is using some people to help me in this situation. So I want to thank her. And Timothy as well, too. Timothy helped out a lot, too. So thank you, Timothy, and thank you, Pete. Alexandra and Llewellyn, too, because they contributed. I know everybody can't, because whatever their situation is. And there's no food stamps next month, so I guess I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But we're going to wait for some people to get in the room, and this topic was requested, and I want to talk about it. How the parents or your guardian drives you to self-destruction. Hey, what's going on, Blinded? Thanks for being here. Yeah. And I'm going to put in, I got a business account with Cash App, so I'm going to put that in the description so that things can be sent to the business account. Any donations and contributions can be sent to the business account, because with business accounts you get a little more leeway and wiggle room as far as business things, and you don't get red flags and stuff with donations coming in and they want to check if the money people are sending is legit or if there's a scam or something going on. So with the business account, they don't question any deposits that come in because they know it's a business. And it also gets the channel established more too. So I'll put that in the description as soon as I have time. Because while he was setting me up to get food, the landlord wants more money, so whatever comes in, I'm going to take it to him, even though I get my disability on the 3rd. And I was told not to speak about the spider bite, even though my immune system compromised with chemo, radiation, and all of that. And the reason why I've been so sick and so dizzy and lightheaded is because of the infection. So I've been squeezing and taking this razor blade and trying to cut into that bite because it was so big I had to get the seed out. And that's why I'm wearing the cap, because it's just really bad to look at. We have enough people. We're going to get started, guys. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Guys, if you're not getting notified, because a lot of people are telling me that, try hitting off the notification bell and then hitting it back on. That may reset it, but I got a feeling there's some things going on with YouTube that's not, I guess they gave away too many millions of dollars to those first YouTubers, and they're trying to, that's why there's so many more ads in the videos. Not other people's videos, there's so many ads, you gotta watch like 45 seconds worth of ads. I mean, hell, you might as well be watching regular damn TV. That was the benefit of YouTube before. You didn't have to watch all those damn commercials. But I guess YouTube ain't as hot as it used to be, so there's going to be some changes happening. So any contributions that come in, I'm going to go pay it on the rent, put gas in the car, because I have a chemo appointment at 9:30 in the morning. It's just going to be labs to draw blood. And then next week I'll go back on a drip. So because I'm doing that chemo from 8 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon, they're aggressively double dosing it so that I get a lot of chemo. And then I have the week off the following week, which is just labs. So they don't give me any more chemo. And then the following week, I go back in for another round of the drip. But thank you to those people. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Hit the like button. Doesn't cost anything. And it sends it up in the algorithm and lets YouTube know the more likes you have, the more they'll recommend it on, on different places on YouTube so that the word gets out there. And if you can contribute, in the description, Blinded by the Truth, will put it on the screen. Cash App and PayPal are the best ways. Cash App, $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. And the new Cash App for the business will be Chosen Ones 1978. So that will be the new one. It's already set up. I just got to put it in the description. But Blinded by the Truth, it's $ Chosen Ones with an S on it. 1978 would be the businessman. But the other one works as well. Okay, guys. How Narc parents or guardians, because I didn't have my parents, I had to stay with somebody else, and that narcissist was my guardian. I will never claim that as my parent. I did not come out of that. I want nothing to do with that. So this applies both ways, parents and guardians. They raise you to self-destruct. They raise you to self-destruct. And if you think back on a parent that's narcissistic, I guarantee you they had you sign an insurance paper. I guarantee you they had you sign an insurance paper. Yes, they did, because they're waiting on it. See what they do when you sign that paper. They sit there and just abuse you and abuse you. They're traumatizing you and jading you. And they already pay their insurance policy every month because they're waiting for you to unalive yourself, or because you have such low self-worth, you put yourself into a situation, or they try to set you up where you get taken out and they can cash in that policy. But they don't expect you to commit suicide. What they do is they put you in a situation where you do reckless and stupid things and you have an early demise. That way they can cash in on that policy. That's why they periodically check up on you and keep coming back in, even though they know you don't want nothing to do with them. They keep coming back. Damage they've done is working, and how long you may still be around before you just completely self-destruct. They're just checking on their handiwork. They're just checking on their masterpiece. That's all it is. But let's get started. First thing, they make you feel worthless, like something was wrong with you. Like out of all, if they have more than one child, you are the one that's the runt of the litter. You the one ain't gonna be shit, ain't gonna never be shit. That's the way they make you feel. And this is an everyday process. That way, because if somebody says something messed up to you one time, you can kind of disregard it, but they keep beating it into you until it becomes part of your subconscious. Especially when you're young, so that when all you know is that your parents, the people who raised you, don't even love you. So you have no value. So it don't matter what you do, you ain't gonna succeed. So you're worthless. So you give up on hope, good things, possibilities, and you behave as someone who got nothing to lose because you ain't worth a damn. That's what they're instilling in you. Let me pull this up a little closer. Yeah, that's Cash Out. That's Cash Out. $ Chosen Ones 1978. Because you got to put numbers in there too. But that's the business one. So either if you send it on Cash App and the Most High moves you, Chosen Ones with the S on it, 1978, or the same one, $ Anthony Young 1978. They both work because I have both of the accounts. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. So they keep beating into you that you're worthless over and over again because they have to repeat it so that it sinks in. And then as you grow older, it becomes part of your subconscious. And then when you leave, you don't want to go back to these people, but that programming is already in the back of your brain. Like when you start up Windows, that booting system that boots up, the operating system, they want you to feel worthless. That becomes part of your operating system. So everything that you do and the way you move after you leave them is going to be because you feel worthless, which ensures that you will self-destruct. That's what they're trying to do. It's good to see you too, Mel. Good to see you too. I hope you're doing well. I got your message earlier too. I'm getting ready to make a transition too, because disability is in a few days, but I gotta keep handing money, keep handing money, keep handing money. And I can't deal with the stress of everything that's going on with me and keep doing this. It's too much. It's too much. So hell or high water, I think about me and the kids get in the car and stand at an RV campground. Because that'll be fine. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. But yeah, that's what it is. Chosen Ones 1978. That's right. Okay. So they beating this worthlessness into you. They know what they're doing. Because once you leave, they're going to stand back, watch all the hardships you go through, smile to themselves, Tell everybody you crazy and you off your rocker. And then when you pass away, they're going to go to all the people in the neighborhood, ask for help to bury you, even though they got the insurance policy. That way they can make money on top of money. And act like they did everything to help you. Everything to help you, and you just couldn't make it. Even though they lit the bomb, the fuse, and walked away. And they stand back and watch it happen. And play the saint, the martyr, oh, I did my best. And this person, this child, just, that way they can play the victim and get even more donations and contributions and more sympathy and more attention because you passed away, even though they're the ones who did it. That's how evil they are. And it's not like they don't know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They smile about it. They enjoy it. Because that's how evil they are. But to everybody else, they gonna pretend like they the victim. They always the victim. Always the victim. And it's very sick and messed up, but this is how these people operate. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. If you're not a member, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. It don't cost anything, guys. If you appreciate Chosen One content, hit the thumbs up. Sends up in an algorithm and gets it out to more places. And don't be afraid to share this on your social media. Share it everywhere. And in the description, there's a GoFundMe. You can share that on your social media too. The more I get that out there, the better off it is too, because I'm always needing help with this cancer and chemo and back and forth in these appointments. And if any donations come in today, I got to take some straight to the office to give him some money, because I have to give him money today. Even though I get paid from disability in 6 days, I got to give him money today. And then I'm going by the gas station to put gas in the car so I can be to my chemo appointment in the morning. And I got to ask them for antibiotics for this spider bite. So in the description, it's going to be on the screen. Blinded by the Truth will put it there. If the Most High moves you, if you don't have it, I understand. Cash App and PayPal are the best ways. Chosen Ones 1978 or Anthony Young 1978 is Cash App. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. Moving on. They want to make you feel like you a born loser. Like there was something defective about you since you were born. And they keep repeating this into your mind till you believe it. Even if you don't believe it, it's part of your programming. So a lot of the decisions you're going to make are going to be against your better interest, because in your subconscious will cause you to do things and act in a way that is not in your best interest. But that's what learning, growing, and healing from trauma gets rid of. So you are they want you to feel like you're a born loser, like there was something wrong with you from the very beginning, like you shouldn't have even been created by the Most High. And the reason why is because you still love the Most High. And everybody else in the world lives for themselves. Yeah, thank you, Blinded by the Truth. That's what it is. See, because the world operates different from the Most High. That's why when you go to a funeral and you see 1,000 people at that funeral, the world loves that person. Like the Bible says, if you are part of the world loves its own. The reason why we go through the hardships and the hell we go through is because we are not of this world, and the enemy wants to destroy us. So when you have a narcissistic parent that tells you you worthless and you a loser, it's because they are married to the enemy who runs this world. You are not. So they want to make you feel like you are wrong. No, in this world is wrong. You are spiritually right. And we don't live here forever. We got to go to that. We only here for, 80 years at the most? 100? No man lives above 125. So this world can't save you after your life is over. But they don't see that. They don't look to the future. The narcissists don't ever look to the future. They get what they can get now, and they'll deal with the future later. But the same way that narcissist that raised you is abusing you, now they're older. They still on the same fucking program because they don't change. But in a couple years, a couple decades, their ass is going. They gonna have to think about their future that they didn't pay attention to because they're getting ready to go there. They're getting ready to hit that spiritual realm. Yeah. Uh-oh, that shit ain't gonna be pretty. They'll cross that bridge when they get to it. Well, some of them are at death's door and they getting ready to cross over and they know they are fucked. They screwed up. But hey, that's the road they chose. But you think they're gonna repent and change? They can't, because they don't do anything wrong. They don't do anything wrong. They can't apologize. Hold on 1 second, guys. Somebody at my door. I'm coming back to my live. I'm on live now. I'll use it and I'll bring it back. I'm on live right now. But right after the live is over. Thank you. Hush, girls. Oh, stupid baby. Bed is right here. We get ready to keep going. But that's the landlord. I have to bring him some money after this live, or I have to leave. So, whatever, any contributions that come in, going straight there. Cash App or PayPal. But that's up to you guys. See, that's the thing. The narcissists don't plan for the future. They get what they can get here and now. Because they don't know if they're going to be here for the future. Because the dirty and evil shit they done, they know that anybody that they screwed over could come back at any moment. And they gone. They don't think about where they're going. Because they're children of the enemy. They think that when they get to judgment, they think they can manipulate the Most High. That's how arrogant and prideful and ego-driven they are. See what I'm saying? It just keeps coming. But that's the enemy piling on stuff to get you to give up, because he knows you're at the door. You're at the door. But if God didn't leave you before and the Most High didn't leave you before, he ain't going to leave you now. So I know that there'll be a donation or something that'll come in, and I'm taking it straight to the office to give him something. I'm getting in the car, I'm going to get gas, and I'm going to be at my chemo appointment in the morning. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. The Most High will make a way. And you guys got to believe that too. But they want to make you feel like you was born defective. You ain't defective. You just don't belong in this world. But you came here to bear witness, because you belong in heaven. That's where your heart and your soul is. That's why things of this earth don't really interest you. Who's wearing what, who, the new bag, the new this, the new that, the new song, the new video. That shit don't interest nobody. That doesn't serve anything. We are of a spiritual nature. So whatever we go through here don't last always. What do the old folks say? Trouble don't last always. It don't. It don't last always. And we know that. And narcissists, them are the ones that raise you. Your parents or guardians or caregivers are getting up there in years, but they ain't think about where they're going. They still trying to get what they can get here, because they're carnal, they're karmics, they are of this world. So they are gonna get whatever they gotta get, and they're gonna go in front of the Most High and try to manipulate him, and he's gonna say, "Depart from me, ye cursed, into the fire I have prepared for the devil and his angels." I would not want to be in that situation to get the wrath of the Most High. I don't want to see that. Because that right there in front of the Most High, there's a term called undone. There's a term called undone. Like if you saw the face of the Most High on earth, you would become undone. That's why he told Moses to turn his back when he passed by. Because if you see the Most High in a mortal body, you will become undone. So can you imagine the face of the Most High in spiritual form when they standing in front of him being judged? I don't ever want to see something like that. Ooh, no. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not a member, subscribe, please. And hit the notification. That'll notify you when I go live. Hit the thumbs up too, guys. I can't see. It's only 5 thumbs up, guys. If you can hit that thumbs up, that like button, sends it up in the algorithm, guys. And whether during the live or after, if the Most High moves you to contribute anything, Cash App and PayPal, please, so I can take this money by the office after this live, because that's what that was at the door just now. If you can't contribute, I understand. Cash App and PayPal are the best. $ Anthony Young 1978 or Chosen Ones 1978 is Cash App, or at Intuitive Anthony is PayPal. Moving on. Oh, don't forget to share the GoFundMe. It's in the description. All the information is in the description too. They keep telling you, you're going to fail. And they repeat it all the time. That you a loser, you're a failure, you're worthless. They keep repeating this all the time. So that it gets into your subconscious. And every decision and move you make, your mind already telling you that it ain't going to work, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. You're a failure. So you eventually give up on your future because the narcissist knows that the Most High put you here with a purpose to be great. And because they ain't shit and they see that you have the possibility to be great, they want to make sure that you ain't shit because you can't make them look bad, because they supposed to be the epitome in your family, in the neighborhood, and to everybody they meet. They're supposed to be held in high esteem, which is why they get pissed off when you start talking and telling what you've been through, because it fucks up this image they have spent years lying to people about who they are. That's why they can be nicest, sweetest pie in front of everybody and then get in the house and act like a psychopath and a fucking lunatic in front of you. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And when their eyes turn black when they're yelling at you, that's that demon. But this is a spiritual assignment. This is a spiritual assignment. But it's going to be cool. 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 Because now that you're an adult, they can't come in unless you allow them in. And you ain't got to worry about hurting their feelings. They try that shit because they will, because they got no shame. Tell them what you need to tell them. Tell them what you need to tell them. Cuss they ass out if need be. It is what it is. It is what it is. What's a party hat? I still haven't quite figured out the supers. I don't know what a party hat is. But guys, if you can contribute, please do. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Hit that like button, please, guys. Hit that like button. But they want to tell you you're a failure all the time. And the first three I just spoke about, the worthless and the failure, they all pretty much go hand in hand, because that's the only kind of interaction they have with you, is when they're tearing down your pride, your self-esteem, and your ego, because they want you to feel as low and as worthless and as wretched as they are, so that you don't believe that there's any good out there. Because if these parents and these guardians don't love you, who in the hell in the world gonna love you if they don't? That's what they want you to believe. That's what they want you to believe. But the Most High loves you. The Most High loves you. And see, us chosen ones, we knew that these people wasn't doing anything in our best interest. Which I watched the movie, the book of Eli. God assignment, absolutely, absolutely. That's why the abuse on you was relentless. They went above and beyond to try to tear you down. Said the most vile and disgusting shit to break your spirit. It could be a house like 4 or 5 kids, and they picked you every time. Other kids, they will come to their graduation, show up, be there for them. Not you. Not you. Because they wanted you gone. And they want to profit off of your death, and at the same time get money from the people they lied about you to. That's what it is. That's what it is. But the Most High sees it all. He sees it all. And this is what you got to go through. But this world, we ain't going to be here forever. We will get our reward. It may not be here on earth. It may be on the other side. But it'd be nice to know that I paid my dues, and when I go to the other side, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm going to be welcomed with open arms, and then we'll get the love that we did not get here. They want you to give up on your future, because it's already written that your future is going to be very, very prosperous. It's going to be very, very prosperous. So they want you to give up on your future, because they immediately know by the enemy, because that's why he gave them the contract to take you out, because the enemy knows that you're going to be very, very powerful for the Most High Kingdom. So if they can break your spirit and get you to give up on your future, you will never accomplish what the Most High has put here for you to do, which gets his kingdom the chance it needs to grab more souls, to grab more souls. But we do not stop. We do not stop because we're not made to stop. And at the same time, if they can get you to give up on your future, once you get to that greatness, they won't have access to you. Security, people, teams, the business at hand, they ain't gonna be able to get to you. And when you start talking about what you went through, you're gonna shine a light on their evil deeds. And all them endless evil deeds that they have done is gonna bring some unwanted attention to them. Because you know, like say like Michael Jackson got famous, they look into every area of your life. The people you were around, what you grew up with, and that's gonna give them attention that they don't want because they do their dirt in the dark. They move under darkness. They're shifty as fuck. So if you get that light, those extra beams of rays from that light are gonna shine on them. And they don't want to be seen, especially for the things they've done. And at the same time, those people that they burned and completely forgot about are gonna start coming back looking for what they got, looking for payback. Looking for payback. Because the more attention you shine on the narcissist, the weaker they get. The weaker they get. Because when you didn't say anything about what you went through, they were strong, disrespectful, belligerent, just all in your face, like just didn't care just about that life, right? Once you start talking and explaining to people what you've been through, you start pulling away, trying to go back into the fucking shadows to hide. Because attention, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? When you shine the light, what was that creature when you shine the light on it and it shriveled up and withered away? I can't think of what it was this time. It's like the Wicked Witch when they threw water on her. You pull that bitch, and you pull them motherfuckers, the narcissist, into that light, and that light is nothing because all eyes is on them. Because they do their darkness. But when you shine a light on them and you tell people exactly what they, how they move, people remember shit. And people start watching them a little more closely. And it's kind of hard to be shifty and do dirt if everybody watching. You see what I'm saying? That attention is going to keep them from being able to move like they want to. And that's the best way to get them. Drag that bitch or that MF into the light, snatch that wig off, and show everybody what they really are. Show them exactly what they really are. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Please hit the like button, guys. Yeah, like I don't know. I guess people are just not really active today, or but if you can, hit the like button, guys. And if you can contribute anything, after I get off this live, I gotta go take something to the office. So I told him about the end of the live, which will probably be a close. I'm by 7 o'clock. I gotta come up there and give him something, even though I get my disability next week. It's like, so guys, if you can give anything, $5, $10. Every bit adds up. Cash App and PayPal. Cash App $ Anthony Young 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. I know the Most High will make a way. So even if nobody contributes, the Most High, please, gotta give them something. But it'll work. I ain't worried. I'm gonna have faith in the Lord. But they want you to give up on your future because your future is full of roses and lights. And because they raised you and they're your parent, when you get to that light, you're gonna be the center of attention. People gonna want to know more about you, so they're gonna start looking at how you were raised, who you were raised around, who could create, and the people around you that made you such a great person. And when they shine their light up on that narcissist, oh, the well is gonna get deep. They're gonna find a lot. And then their dark deeds are gonna come into the light. And all those people they have burned in the past that they done forgot all about are gonna be like, ooh. Because a lot of times when people have been done dirty, they just looking for one person to stand up and say no more. And then all the others are going to start coming in to say what happened and what they did. That's why they're so adamant about you shutting up. Because the more you talk, the more people see, the more people hear, and the more attention is being brought up on them. And all them people from the past that they thought they got away with it are now starting to say, okay, they smell blood in the water. Okay, I'm not the only one. Because when somebody says something and tries to speak up, the narcissist will call in all these other people to try to intimidate them into shutting up. Keep talking. Keep speaking. Don't fear no man, don't fear death, because you know where you're going. And if you get enough attention on you, they can't do shit. Because a lot of people are watching you. And a lot of people know that you have a problem with this person. So if anything foul starts to happen, they're going to know exactly where to go to. That attention and that light that you bring on them is also going to protect you. Make you run. They want you to run and escape reality by diving into drugs, alcohol, sex, anything that can take you out of the mindset of reliving the trauma and the abuse and escaping it to get to some place where you can enjoy yourself, because reality has become too painful to be a part of because of all the things you went through. They want you to mentally check out. And when you're in that state of being, anything can happen to you. And you're more likely to get into something you ain't supposed to be into. And it takes you off your path with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And it takes you off the path with the Most High. So you'll lose your state, you'll lose your grace, you'll lose your place with the kingdom, and you will self-destruct, and they're going to still get paid. So remember, you're not living just for you. You're living because of what attention you bring into the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? What attention you bring into the kingdom. Remember that. Your life is not about you. Your job is to lead people to the kingdom. And by all means, do that with every fiber of your to go. There ain't no heaven or hell these narcissists can throw, but the one, the Most High that you serve, will make a way for you, and you know you're going home to Him, and you're gonna get all the love you were deprived of down here on this earth. Believe that with every fiber of your being, and keep going, because the Most High has never abandoned you. He didn't bring you this far to leave you. He did not bring you this far to leave you. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hit the thumbs up, please. And if you can contribute, please do. Cash App, $ Anthony Young, or Chosen Ones, 1978. Anthony Young, 1978. It's in the description too, guys. Or PayPal, into Anthony, 1978. Because after this live, nothing comes in. He might put me out today. I don't think so, because I just don't want to deal with that stress. But after the live, I got this no matter what, because that's who that was at the door. But I'm too sick and too tired, and this stress is going to kill me faster. It's going to kill me much, much faster. But guys, we're going to continue on. The Most High will make a way. Please, Most High. They want you to become reckless. They want you to become reckless. Like you don't got nothing to live for. Your life has no value. So any kind of scheme or scam that you can do as a quick come up, you'll do it, even though that could get you unalive. They want you to become reckless because you don't have shit to live for. You ain't got no value. See, that's what they want you to think. That's why they've been repeatedly trying to program your brain to think you got no self-value when you do. That's what they're doing. They want you to become reckless. Put yourself in harm's way. That way, when somebody comes back and catches you over some dirty shit you did and unalives you, guess who's sitting there with the insurance policy waiting to cash in? see what I'm saying? And then they go by you, and they don't understand why you hate them so much, and blah 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 blah. And they gonna get money to help bury you, and knowing they got an insurance policy the whole damn time. I mean, vile, just vile. That's what it is. That's what it is, guys. They want you to hate yourself, but that encompasses all of that. And the fact that you don't hate yourself, they can't understand why you don't. So they're going to amp up pressure. And because you're talking about what you've been through, they know they can't bring their stinking asses into your life, so they're going to send other people in there. They're going to send other people into your life. That's what they're going to do. Because they can get close to you, but they're going to send people in that's like them, birds of a feather flock together, to pick up where they left off. To pick up where they left off. But if somebody coming up to you and they really trying to get in your... They ain't doing it for no reason. They ain't doing it for no reason. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, guys. If anybody can contribute anything, please do. Whether now or after the live. Because this is about to be a very uncomfortable conversation I'm about to have with the landlord. Because if nothing comes in, I don't have nothing to give them. I mean, I get disability in 6 days, but that's what the amount was. We need to come by the office after this. And since that nothing hasn't come in that I can take to the office, this is about to be another one. See, fighting stage 4 cancer, and the enemy keeps sending people just to get you off your square. But I'm blessed. Most High's got me. And Most High will make a way. Guys, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Cash App $ Anthony Young 1978. 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. That's all of this to hate yourself. And the fact that you don't, and you haven't been unalive, and you haven't unalived yourself by doing something foolish, they can't understand how you so strong. They gave you the best abuse they could. They really pulled out all the stops of trying to fuck your life up and fuck your mind up. And for some reason, you still love yourself, still going, still achieving, and still trying to help other people. And their time to torture you, that contract is about out. It's about out. And they can't understand why you not like everybody else. Because chosen ones ain't like everybody else. There's not a billion of us around here. That's why there's more narcissists than there are chosen ones. We didn't even know of the chosen ones until social media. We didn't even know what the fuck it was called. We just knew something was off. Something was rotten in the water. Some shit was out of order. But now we know. They couldn't destroy you before when you had no clue as to what was going on. Now that you know, they ain't got a shot in hell. But that don't mean they're going to stop. Because they have to keep going. Because they bet everything on you. They bet everything on the fact that they could take you out, and they haven't been able to. They haven't been able to. They are screwed. Royally screwed. But hey, that's the game they play. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And stupidest could ever get. But that's what they get. That's what they get. Because they thought you was going to be a cakewalk. They were going to destroy you and keep on moving. And the weakest one that they thought they would be able to take down with no problem is the one that's going to fuck their whole shit up. Yeah. But hey, that's what they get. They don't want you to love anyone. Because if your own mama and daddy or your own guardian or your own auntie, uncle, or grandparent or whoever raised you don't love you, then nobody in the world's going to love you. Which closes your heart off, and you don't accept the Most High's love, which means your soul is damned. And that contract that they made with Satan, they succeeded because they got you to close off your heart. So now you don't have a connection to the Most High, and Satan can get your soul. But that hadn't worked. Because we're not children of the enemy. We're children of the Most High. I'm sorry, I don't worship somebody who's already a loser. What sense does that make? So what, you gonna teach me how to lose? Didn't come on, what was this? What was this shit? They said in Living Color. The girl and the lady was arguing. She was like, bitch, didn't you lose on Star Search? Why would I follow the enemy? Didn't you get thrown out of heaven? Aren't you a loser? Well, you gonna show me how to lose too? But they do it because the enemy runs this world and he can give them material gains, which is all they care about because they're karmic. They're materialistic. So that's all they want. They still got to go in front of the Most High. And they don't realize that bullshit that they fighting and trying to kill you for on earth can't go with life. And when they stand in front of the throne on Judgment Day, all that shit they did it for is still on the earth being used and consumed by somebody else. And they don't realize that standing in front of the Most High, when he condemns them to hell, that's forever. There ain't no getting back from that. Abandon all hope, all who enter hell. That's what the sign in hell says. Abandon all hope. Ain't nobody coming to save you. They had a chance to repent, but that mouth is that ego is too high. They ain't gotta repent. They can say, well, the world treated me this way, so I acted this way. You were not of the world. You came into the world. This world don't own you, and you can't stay here. None of us can. But that's their thinking. That's called stinking thinking. But they're gonna pay for it. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not a member, please become a member. Hit the thumbs up, guys. If you can contribute, please do. Cash App and PayPal. Anything that comes in, I'm going straight to the office after here. I don't know how this is about to play out, but I'm praying that the Most High makes a way for when I go up to this office in about 5 minutes, that something comes in and I can just have him run the card and put something in his hand. But the Most High didn't fail me. Girl, we might. I don't know. But it'll be all right. Cash App and PayPal. Cash App $ Anthony Young 1978 or $ Chosen Ones 1978. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony 1978. They want you mentally to be so greedy that you think that because you're a failure, you got to do anything to get what you want. Anything. So that you have no shame and you behave the way they do. Because you're a failure. So if somebody's being nice to you, you need to try to squeeze them for as much as you can. Because, you know, if you were being good, you ain't going to get nothing. So they want you to just be greedy, grimy, do whatever, whenever, just to get what you want. Because it ain't going to come to you any other way. Which means that your moral compass goes out the window and now you belong to the enemy. And the Most High can walk away from you. And once he walks away from you, creation is down here on earth, which is a chosen one. And the good that you were going to do, you have forfeited, and now you belong to the enemy. And now they have successfully dragged your soul to hell with them. Don't give them that. Don't give them the satisfaction. After everything you've been through, make your life count. Make your life count. Because the Most High hasn't abandoned you. The Most High has not abandoned you. He has not. Remember that and believe that. And with every possible turn, cling to the Most High. All right, guys. I'm about to go to this office. Oh, this ain't going to be good. This ain't going to be good. I don't have nothing here. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing. I was really hoping something would come in, but I don't have anything to give him. The Most High, please be with me because I'm going to talk to him. Please be with me. All right, guys, this has been my live. I hope y'all got something good out of it. Whether the live is going to be over, but if after the live anybody wants to contribute anything, Cash App or PayPal. $Anthony Young, 1978, or Chosen Ones, 1978 is Cash App. PayPal is at Intuitive Anthony, 1978. Whew. Guys, have a good night. Have a good week tomorrow. One way or the other, I'm going to get to my chemo appointment in the morning, and I'm about to go talk to him, and hopefully we'll have a place to stay tonight. But if not, me and the girls will pack up and we'll sleep in the car. I'm over this. I'm over this. But remember, guys, if you like it, I love it. But these narcs out here cold-blooded, y'all. Get some rest and have a good week. Talk to you later. Peace.